Hey everyone, and welcome to Green and Blue Acres. This is going to be our first video from the old farm property where we live. We got a little bit of snow overnight, so right now in the video I'm just using my John Deere 3025E and my snowblower to clean out some of the drifts left behind. Wasn't really a lot of snow, just kind of piled up in some spots. So since this is our first video, I'll give everybody a little insight into what's going on here and what we're going to be about. This old farm property was established in the late 1800s, somewhere around 1883. And I am now the fifth generation of my family to be a part of it. The property here takes in about 250 acres of farm fields and woodland. It's probably about close to 100 acres of farm fields, and the rest is woodland. So I'm glad to have everyone here, and in short, we're going to try to bring this place back to what it used to be. What my family had it as back in the late 1800s into the 1900s. Used to be a beef farm at one time, and they used to do some cream back in the 60s. I guess it would have been 1960s, 1970s, when things kind of turned over to milk from cream. They went full beef at that time. And it was beef until the early 1990s, when my father felt it wasn't really feasible to do that anymore, and so he sold all his beef off and just kind of kept the farm, did some haying, a few other little odds and ends. Up until about 6 years ago probably, we had chickens most summers and raised them for 3 or 4 months, and did some gardening and so a little bit of logging here and there, and just some real odds and ends. This property is located along the Northumberland Strait in Nova Scotia, and it's a beautiful area if anybody's ever been here before. And we just want to try to bring this back to what it was at one time. And I'm hoping to get my son involved in it a little bit as well. We'll see on that one. But as for me, you're going to see some videos from me try to fix up our buildings, bring the farm property, the lands and stuff back, the fields back to the way they were, as I remember them as a kid, I guess. And my hope is to have some beef cattle and maybe a few other livestock. We will see how it goes, and we'll do some gardening, and we'll probably have some videos of fixing some things up, and yeah, that's pretty much where we're headed. Hopefully everyone will kind of stick around and see. This video here will just be of me snow blowing, just kind of putting my first video out there, see how it goes. And I hope you all enjoy it, and hope to see you all in the next one.